I'm going to give you an update on a story that I covered on this channel months ago, but it's a happy ending, so you will appreciate this. The Satanic Temple has just settled a lawsuit they filed against a school district in Tennessee because the school district would not allow them to properly run their after-school Satan clubs. And again, I've made a video on this in the past, so I'm going to try to run through all the obstacles they put in their way, and then I'll tell you what the settlement looks like, okay? Basically, I'm going to show you a Facebook post from the Satanic Temple. This is from, what's the date on this? December of last year. That's how long this has been going on. But check this out. This is Chimney Rock Elementary School. This is in the Memphis-Shelby County Schools. And you can see, After School Satan Club coming to Tennessee. Hey, kids, let's have fun at After School Satan Club. What do you do at After School Satan Club? Science projects, community service projects, puzzles, games, nature activities, arts and crafts, science. Very nice. And basically, the reason they do this is because some elementary schools have what's known as a good news club, which is a Christian propaganda club. And basically what the Satanic Temple is saying is, well, if you're going to allow a Christian club to meet after school, to meet with kids, well, then we want to offer the same opportunity for parents who say yes to us. And so these clubs only launch in schools that have a good news club. And this school did. And so there was interest. And so the Satanic Temple decided to launch a club here. Shouldn't be a big deal. You sign some paperwork, you should be good to go. And just to reiterate, these clubs are not indoctrination clubs. They do not tell kids Satan exists. They're not there to promote satanic beliefs or Satanism or anything like it. It's about free inquiry and science. It's a science club that has cute logos. You know what I mean? As far as I can tell, there's only like 4 or 5 of these clubs in the country. There's not a lot of them. Okay. Now, when they started to launch this club, what happened, I'm just going to skip down here. The school district got so mad about it, they literally held a press conference. I'm not going to play this for you, but look at the headline on this Facebook post. Memphis school officials address after school Satan club. They literally held a press conference one day saying, listen, if we have to allow them, we will, but we don't want them here. They said, quote, Satan has no room in this district. They quoted from the Bible. This is the school board chair. She later referred to the Satanic Temple and After School Satan Club as the enemy. The interim superintendent at that press conference said she was duty bound to uphold board policies, state laws, and the Constitution. But let's not be fooled, she said. Let's not be fooled by what we have seen in the past 24 hours, which is an agenda initiated to ensure we cancel all faith-based organizations that partner with our school district. What the hell is she talking about? No, if they want to say no to the satanic group, then the only legal option they had is shutting down all after-school clubs, all faith-based clubs. But that's not what the Satanists were asking for. They just said, well, you allow a Christian group at your school, just do the same thing for us. And these people flipped out, right? And also, by the way, at that press conference, a school board member said the board would explore legal alternatives. Let me show you this. This was quoted in a local news outlet. Here we go. School board member Mauricio Calvo, who represents the district that contains Chimney Rock, said the board would explore legal alternatives to mitigate the situation. What are the legal alternatives? There's nothing to mitigate. Just let them meet. It's fine. So all this happened a while ago, right? But then when that first meeting date rolled around, they were able to do it, but all the future club meetings, it was unclear whether they would be allowed to meet once a month as they wanted. And it looked like after that first meeting, they started to get treated differently from any other after-school club. And in fact, the Satanic Temple actually filed a lawsuit against the district because of all the obstacles they were seeing put up in their path. Let me share with you This is what FFRF said. They helped with the lawsuit. The district has charged the Satanic Temple discriminatory rental and security fees, refused to adequately communicate, and generally treated members of the educational group as second-class citizens. The district's unconstitutional behavior has chilled the Satanic Temple's speech and substantially burdened its ability to exercise its religiously motivated practice of offering inclusive, welcoming religious clubs at public schools. So, like, what the hell did they do? Let me tell you what the school district did to block the Satanic Temple from meeting, okay? They kept their application for renting space pending for over a month. Like, just let it sit in the system. They refused to pass out permission slips for kids to join the club, saying we can't do that for outside groups, even though they had done that for the Christian club. So that was messed up. How's this? For the first meeting in January, the district charged the Satanic Temple over $2,000 as a special security fee because they needed to hire 10 police officers for 4 hours on the day of the meeting. Why? I don't know. They also charged the Satanists $250 for field lights, like stadium lights you would see at a football game on a Friday night. $250. Why? I don't know. They were meeting inside of a classroom. And if the Satanists didn't pay up, they could not meet. Now, the Good News Club, the Christian club, they never got any of these charges. So the Satanists paid the cost. And guess what happened after that first meeting? They said they only saw 3 police officers, not the 10 they paid for. And guess what? The field lights were not turned on. So that was a problem. This is also interesting. After weeks of not replying to the Satanic Temple's emails, in February, they were moved by the district to a new location, and the Satanists were told their after-school club would have to meet at 5 o'clock, which is not after school, and required them to have to put up daycare for like an hour so kids could attend. Good News Club didn't have to do that. The district charged the Satanists $30 per meeting insurance fees. Those were non-refundable, even though they were not having their meetings. And then when the Satanists asked for public records about all these conversations, the district told them they are not in possession of any public records documenting these fees, which made it impossible to figure out that the Christian clubs were not actually being charged anything for these meeting rooms, but the Satanists were being price gouged for the same requests. So, like, that's why they filed this lawsuit, right? Okay, I'm going to skip ahead to one other thing, which is they ended up having one other meeting. They held it before school, so they wouldn't have to deal with all these shenanigans. This is in March. They put up a flyer saying, hey, kids, let's have fun at before school Satan Club. And when they met that morning, let me show you what happened. This is according to the Satanic Temple. They said, they stuck us at the end of a hallway and they put up this white blanket covering the room. So, like, what? No one could see that they were meeting inside. They stuck a school official outside as like a bouncer or something. And by the way, they were meeting like in the band classroom, and students in band had to come in to grab their music stands where they were being stored, which is fine, except that interrupts the meeting. Like, this is what they did when they finally had to let the Satanists meet. Okay. So many things wrong with this. That's why they filed the lawsuit. And this week, I'm happy to announce there was a resolution here. Let me show you this right here. You could see notice of settlement. Finally. And it doesn't say anything other than both sides have reached a settlement. That's it. July 3rd. And again, early July, but it wasn't until this week that we got to find out exactly what the settlement was. And you're going to love this. Here's from FFRF this week. The board will pay over $15,000 to resolve the suit. That includes just about everything in attorney's fees for FFRF and their partners. The board will also pay $1 to the Satanic Temple, because this wasn't about money, and about $200 for various fees that the Satanic Temple paid in connection with the rentals that they were not refunded. I did ask the Satanic Temple, did you get paid back for having to hire the cops, the $2,000 for cops? They said yes. Did you get money back for the field lights, the $250 that you had to pay, even though that was worthless? They said yes. They have now gotten everything refunded. They have gotten all their lawyer fees taken care of. And look at this next paragraph. Further, the Shelby County Board of Education has agreed not to discriminate against the organization, and the school board's administration has promised not to hold any press conferences about this. So, like, if this is a settlement, theoretically, like, that's saying we compromised, but it's clearly the school district lost. Had this gone to trial, the school district must have known, oh shit, we're going to lose badly. And they're just like, let's just end it right here. Give them what they want. We're done. So that's where we're at as of this week. I did ask the Satanic Temple. First of all, I just want to make clear the district could have avoided all of this. All they had to do was treat the Satanists the same way they treat the Christians, but they seem incapable of doing that. I did ask the Satanic Temple, well, now that you got this compromise, are you going to actually have an after school Satan club when the school year starts again? Are you going to put yourself through all this again? And they said, quote, oh, hell yes. Of course they did. But they did say the only way we're going to launch our after school Satan club again is if the Christian Good News Club is still meeting. Because if the Christian club, for whatever reason, has folded or they're not meeting anymore, then the Satanists have no reason to keep doing what they're doing. So they said, yeah, they're planning to go back this year as soon as school opens up again, assuming the Christian club is still in place. And as far as I could tell, the district has not issued any public statement about the settlement. Like, they went from holding a press conference that they didn't need to hold so they could announce their stupidity to the world to finally shutting up now that the case is over. They don't even want to admit what they did.